everybody. um, so you know, uh, wasn't feeling great today. Not, I'm not ill or anything. Okay, so Sunday I got a little overwhelmed and it triggered a high. I'm not manic depressive, but like a lot of folks with ADHD, I do have and I do have ADHD. Yeah. um, and uh, oh, sorry, I'm distracted. I had a manic episode. I couldn't sleep. I was all over the place. I was anxiety out the ying. Um, Normally I'm just, I drink my coffee in the morning, maybe have something caffeinated in the middle of my day, and I'm good. I can control it, you know. And if I start going the other way with the caffeine, I know, you know, if I eat this or that, and it'll help lower it. Um, I'm usually good, but I just went off the rails. I got a little hot, and I got a little um, I got a little overwhelmed with things. I was working on the trick or I work at Zero. I don't give they were when I lost my job. They were who was hiring me within my profession. Uh, you know, but unfortunately, I'm having to start all the way back down here, back at the bottom. And they we have a spectacular Halloween trail deal. It's really done. We handle everything very well. We have these little chutes that we drop the candy, so we're never the hand don't go in the bag. Um, we change gloves every time because you rotate through, right? You do one stand and the next stand, and every time you're changing gloves. Uh, you know, some of us might even be changing gloves after every time we serve someone. Um, because we might be a little OCD. I don't know. We might. But anyways, and also for about 10 years, I lived in Minnesota, so Florida heat. I'm not as used to it as I used to be. Plus, even though I'm working on it, I am working on it. As a matter of fact, I'll be headed to the gym as soon as I finish this. Excuse the toot. Um, but anyway, so I got a little overwhelmed, got a little overheated. Went to first aid, cooled down, came back. It was like the, the kids are cute, and especially the ones that actually came in costumes. They were all fantastic. They were all great. Um, Very cute. Love them. Especially the ones that are learning to do it. Oh, the real little ones. Um, so that kept me going. But like, they come in hordes, just hordes of people. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean that. Hit the phone. Sorry. And just it's I've not worked front lines in years. You know, certainly not in positions where I'm gonna get overwhelmed. mostly done, you know, merch the last few years. Or for a while there, when I was in Minnesota, I was working in theaters, not theme parks. um, you know, and they don't usually come in hordes. Um, I worked in a science museum for a while, a good long while, and once again, they don't come in hordes. I even got a nice little stint doing theater, and and that's when I've done operations. I haven't been doing operations. For the longest while, I've been doing uh, merchandise. For a while, I did that with Sea Life. Look at if you ever get a chance to see my resume. It's kind of cool. It may not look cool to you, but there's a lot of cool stuff in it. But I haven't done a lot of operations work, and when I have, it's been more on the like I did a stint, a season at Valley Scare where I did or Valley Fair during their Valley Scare haunted attraction deal, but I was working security, so that's a whole other gig, you know. I deal, you get the worst of people, but you are more or less you're dealing with them one at a time, not like boom, 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 and just and it's very physical. You're going from one side to the other, and they're coming on both sides. I really wish they had only done one shoot, because go alternating or even trying to do both, and the kids they have trouble. And the moms and dads don't always help them, and so like I got a little overwhelmed, and I triggered a little dot 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 dot. I triggered I stimulated the heck out of me, and not in a good way either. So like I couldn't sleep. Um, I was all over the place. I was confused. I get confused when I get manic. I'm also kind of having a manic episode caused by the. But anyway, so yeah, I got a little manic, and actually I was still a little bit yesterday, and I didn't fully crash until sometime last night. I did eventually sleep both Sunday and Monday, and then I was off. I was off today, and originally I had different plans. For one, I woke up too late for those, and then secondly, when I crash, I crash. It's not just a physical tired; it's a mental, and I was kind of blah. So I decided to come do, you know, I'm an A-list member, and I take advantage of my free movies. The theater here does a fairly decent job with the cleanliness and social distancing and whatnot. Um, I mean, a long time ago, they went to the process of where you select your seat. So like, it's not first come first serve and all that shit. And hasn't been for a while. But you buy, but now when you purchase your seat or seats, if you're a group, then they block out everything next to you. So they're only like doing 40%. And so they're doing, I did two movies for scheduling reasons. I really didn't want to do anything else, and I didn't want to. I only wanted to go to a movie and then go to the gym. And I'm about to go to the gym. Um, so, because they're not getting a lot of movies, they're showing a lot of older movies. Now, some have been classics, and some have just been like last year's films, or earlier pre-pandemic films. So tonight I came, or this afternoon and this early evening, um, I did uh, Curse of La Llorona and um, and the Addams Family, the new animated one from last year. And I could say La Llorona. Well, I didn't know what to expect. It was one of those ones connected to James Wan, and even though the Warrens weren't in it, there was a priest in it who talked about the doll Annabelle, but didn't mention her. So it's sort of connected to that, but it's actually based off Mexican folklore about a woman who uh, she marries a very rich and handsome man, and they have children, but then he starts to wander, and she gets upset and ends up drowning her children, and then kills herself, and then other legends are similar to that. But anyways, it's real cool. The folklore is kind of cool. Look it up. I know I'm not doing justice to the pronunciation, and I should do better with my Spanish. I don't really know it. I should do better. We all should. Just, it's not really that hard, man. Okay, so, uh, I gotta say, it was really good. It was legit. There's no stupid jump scares, no real bagul. I mean, there's some jumps when she comes out and she's trying to get the kids. Because that's part of the mythology, is that she goes looking for other children. Because her children actually went to heaven, and she's stuck here. And what for? The reason behind it is always her sadness. That's why she killed her children, and then she kills herself because she's sad about that. And so, like, that's what she does, right? And I'm not gonna go into the plot of this. It's really cool. It's a good movie. It's legit. It wasn't stupid. It wasn't a bunch of jump scares, and I didn't feel like it was cheap horror. Like, it was real good. It was legit horror. I liked it a lot. Seek it out wherever. If you find it at a theater, or better yet, a drive-in, then go see it, or download it, or whatever. It's good. Addams Family. Yeah, it was real good, man. I gotta say, the voice cast was good. Um, I'd like to see another one. I hope they do another one. I would love to see it as a series. Um, It'd be their second or it'd be their third animated series if they did that. I really would like it as a series, but I don't know. It wouldn't be the same without. That's the one problem about the doing good movies with celebrity voices is that you know it's never the same. Like, let's say, you do a movie and then you want to do a TV show. Well, that if you're going from movie to TV show, typically you can't keep those same actors. It's going to be too expensive. And I'm rambling about this as if they have plans to do this, but they're not. I don't know. It's just what I would like to see. It was real fun. It sticks to the whole be yourself aesthetic that's sort of been connected to the Addams family for a while. I don't know. Kind of fun. It was a fun little movie. It felt like, I've been watching the Addams family since I was a kid. I watched the old 60s TV show. I've seen the old animated series, and then the new one in the like 80s, 90s. The appearance on Scooby Doo. Um, there was one thing uh, on the Curse of La Llorona. Um, okay, so Linda Cardellini plays the mom in it, and there's a scene because it takes place in '73. This was correct. It was period correct. So she walks in, and her little daughter is on the couch watching TV, and of course she's watching uh, Scooby Doo. Where are you? And that was perfect. It was a little, hey, and like if you don't know where you've seen Linda Cardellini before, or you only saw her as Hawkeye's wife in the Avengers, or on that Netflix show, you might not put two and two together that a long time ago she was Velma in the first two live action Scooby Doo movies. And you would just think, oh, hey, yeah, 1973, that's perfect. A little kid would be watching Scooby Doo, where are you? Little kids are probably watching it right now. It's still on. Plus, there's always a new one every year or so. But anyway, so it was that was that was a neat little thing. One, it was a neat little thing, just kind of neat, and but also period accurate. A little kid would be watching Scooby Doo. I loved it. I loved that little bit. But back to Addams, man. I've watched everything Addams. I, you know what? I have not. I lied. There's something Addams. I never watched the reunions from the '70s. I did not watch the movie and Addams Family Reunion. Um, I might have to go back and remedy that. I've never heard anybody say anything really good about it, other than, of course, um, you know, uh, Tim Curry as Gomez is pretty good, but not. It's just not the same. But this one was it was fun. It was very fun. I really like it. I liked it a lot. It was enjoyable. Um, I don't know why I missed it. I really wish I hadn't. Um, anyways, y'all have a good one.